I just stepped in dog poop. Scrape it off bit by bit. I made a chocolate cake. I went to my neighbor's door. I gave him that cake to taste. The new neighbor, completely off guard, happily accepted the gesture. He picked up the cake, he sniffed it, and found nothing wrong, then shoved it straight into his mouth. He even praised how good it tasted. The reason I did this was because I was losing my mind. A few days ago, a young man moved in next door. On the first night, he held a party at his place. I didn't pay it much mind at first. What I didn't expect was, it's still not over at 3 in the morning. I was furious. The next morning, after a sleepless night, I had no choice but to drag my tired body to work. Walking across my lawn, I almost stepped in dog poop. That new neighbor had let his dog go on my grass. After a long day of work, I just wanted to rest, but the harsh heavy metal started up again. I couldn't take it anymore. I stormed over and knocked on his door. What I didn't expect was that this tough-looking guy was actually friendly. He immediately told his friends to turn the music down. Then I remembered the dog poop, the one I almost stepped in that morning. He agreed right away, said it wouldn't happen again. I was satisfied with his response. Without the noise, I fell asleep right away, but not long after. The deafening music woke me again, still at 4 a.m., this time even louder. Rage boiled inside me. I rushed into his house and knocked on his door again. I told him to turn the music down. He couldn't stand being yelled at. He started yelling back at me. I said I would call the police when I threatened to call the cops. His mood turned violent. He told me to get out. Realizing talking was useless, I went home and reported it to the police. The police said it wasn't their problem. I had no choice but to buy a pair of headphones online. That night I finally couldn't hear the noise, but when I tried to sleep, I found I couldn't sleep with them on. The neighbor got worse and worse. The music shook my water glass, so I dug through a drawer and found a key. My parents used to live next door. I had a spare key to look after them. The next day, I waited by the window. As soon as I saw the neighbor leave, I grabbed the key. I unlocked the door and slipped inside. Then with a knife, I cut open the speakers and poured a whole bottle of beer onto the music player. After doing all that, I went back home. It felt better now. The damn noise never came back. Not even late at night, but just then, I heard a knock at my door.